Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB. Today in the arena, it's easy being green, especially with a new splashy rare. We're playing mono green with Invoke the Ancients. Now, mono green has had some struggles recently. Mono white, it's a real pain in the neck, and the runes deck can definitely go over the top. So I don't know if we can quite shore up the mono white matchup for sure. It seems like there's some inherent flaws in that matchup where they play, if they have enough Skyclave Apparitions and Brutal Cathars, they play creatures that take out your creatures. They exile them, so you don't even get death benefits like the Troll. And your overwhelming value plan just kind of gets outclassed. Plus, they attack you in the air, which is kind of a problem for this deck. But at least now we have some new reach cards, because Invoke the Ancients is a 1 green sorcery at rare that creates 2/4/5 green spirit creature tokens. For each of them, put your choice of a vigilance counter, a reach counter, or a trample counter on it. So against black-white tokens, you want trample. Against flying critters, you want reach, like mono white. And in an aggro standoff of like green versus green, you want vigilance counters, so you can attack and then block. Pretty good stuff. The runes matchup, very difficult. So we have brought in the technology, the Outland Liberator. This is 1 and a green for a 2/2. It's a human werewolf with the day-boundy thingy, and you can sacrifice it to destroy an artifact or an enchantment. I love it, but I hope I get to show you this. The real juice is when you flip it. Because if you turn it into the Frenzied Trap Breaker, whenever it attacks, destroy target artifact or enchantment that player controls. So just every turn, turning this sideways and destroying another artifact or enchantment from the rune player's side can certainly get you places in the game. So hopefully you don't have to sack it on this side. Hopefully you have a way to fill your turn, like activating Ranger class or something, so you can flip this to nighttime and then just start every single attack phase taking out their beautiful, precious enchantments. And to get a little more help on that front, we got 2 copies of Boseiju that endures. I'm a big copy of usually using one of the legendary lands, but this one has a super cheap activated ability that destroys an artifact, enchantment, or non-basic land, and it's very helpful against runes. But almost every deck has some kind of enchantment or artifact that we want to blow up, so a second copy of Boseiju. Who endures? Other than that, you know the drill. Werewolf Pack Leader, Old Growth Troll, Isika's Chariot should be very strong against, well, it's really good on the play no matter what, if you can curve anything like this. I even cut the Werewolf Ascendant Pack Leader. Yeah, I cut Ascendant Pack Leader, I cut Ovenwald Oddity, I cut some of those things to focus more on Outland Liberator and Invoke the Ancients. Something had to go. I didn't want to cut Sculptor Winner because ramping into Invoke the Ancients is a big part of the appeal, so that got to stay. So yeah, some of the pieces of green that you might have gotten used to in the last few months got cut. We pulled back basically the world's green list all the way back to like before Crimson Vow, but then we got in the Liberators and the new Invokes. Will it work out? Is it going to be good enough? Is it going to be too slow? What's it going to do? You'll have to watch the video. Let's dive in. Let the mono green nonsense begin. Come on, Green Go Vroom. On the play. On the play. On the play. Yeah! All right. Let's dance. Class Mammoth Chariot. We could also just play this on turn 1, but then we can't Blizzard Brawl until turn 4. At least not with the Indestructible Clause. Here comes the Hopeful Initiate. Alright, well, assuming we draw some land, we are on the move. Twin Blade Geist, double strike with Disturb. Well, now I'm kind of nervous. I can't miss another land. Right now, they don't even train. So I'm going to do something that looks stupid. And we'll see if it is. But I really need the next few turns to be Chariot and Invoke to battle them on the battlefield, yes? Eater of Virtue. That gives it +2/+0. Oh god. Oh god! That was an attack for 8! They're playing an equipment deck. Well, it doesn't have trample. Not right now. So I think we just drop a Chariot and try to block it. And counter race. And if we're making like several creatures a turn, Between Invoke the Ancients and Chariots, and we can chump block it, we're okay. How are they going to give it trample? Are they going to play Lizard Blades? If they have, like, or Angel Fire Ignition, I guess, is the best, right? Let's see what they do. Scary. Very scary. Twin Blade Geist, really? Wow. Ass Pirate. Okay, and they know that the Chariot could block the Hopeful. This is good. This is good. This is chump blocking that works. Fleeting Spirit. Okay. I'll probably gang up on the Chariot. But we could Blizzard Brawl with it, so it's indestructible. Yeah, I think we need to try to keep beating the opponent down. What are we going to brawl? Just brawl the Geist? This thing has double strike, so it'll give the Eater of Virtue double strike, so it can just equip anything and that thing has double strike. So we could brawl the Spirit, but they would exile it. I think we brawl the Initiate, to be honest. We could also brawl the Aspirant. Also, are we leaving back just one creature? The opponent might be able to punk us out through one creature. So I think I'm going to leave back multiple creatures. Like, they can block, discard a card to Fleeting Spirit, though. That's kind of negative. It's not the best. Well, you know what? Let's trade our Chariot if we can. That's the play. Just trade our Chariot, play another. We can put a counter here. And then we play another Chariot for 2. So we kind of want our Chariot to die. We want them to trade the Fleeting Spirit and the Initiate or the Aspirate for the Chariot. If they don't, we just play another one, make more cats. Or we play Ranger class and Blizzard Brawl something. All interesting options. They take it all. Okay, so they're all in on this next turn. So should we make 2 cats or just have 2 blockers and take a piece off their board? I think we take out the Hopeful Initiate, to be honest. But we could take out... If we take out the Geist, they just equip Eater of Virtue for only 1 mana and something else gets double strike, like this, which is very unacceptable. And right now they can remove the +1/+1 counters to destroy an artifact, which is... If they do that, we probably win, right? Because it's too much mana. So let's just take out the Luminarch Aspirant. This game is interesting. I don't care what none of y'all... I don't care none of y'all. You're like, you're so slow, CGB. This game is interesting. Would be a lot easier if we had just drawn a green for Invoke. But we actually didn't draw any lands since our opener, I believe. Okay, let's see if they can kill us through 12 life and a pair of blockers. And the cards I'm like... Angel Fire Ignition seems like a pretty auto in their deck. But that's 12 damage. Yeah, I guess that would do it. Angel Fire Ignition would do it. You play that, you attack with all, we die. Didn't have a really good way to play around that, I don't think. Again, if we just take out this Geist with a Blizzard Brawl, they just re-equip Eater because Eater would gain double strike. And from then on, they can just put it on anything they want to and give it double strike. Okay, Sunrise, good. What a weird deck. I love it, kinda. And I hate it a lot. Okay. Are they holding back their double striker? Looks like they're going to. That's going to be a tough thing to trade with in combat. So they made 3/4. I'm just going to double block and kill the Initiate. Or try to. Okay, 9-6. 6-9. Nice. Oh, that can... This has double strike intrinsically, though. It's an interesting draw for sure. None of these are enchantment critters, are they? Can't get screamed at by the internet. But if I blow up the Eater of Virtue, is that better than playing another Chariot? Because right now I get a +1/+1 counter, so they'd have to block this with multiple things. If I attack them with... Let's see, I make 2 cats and I attack all. They just block, die? I think they're just dead. Let's go for lethal. If they get out of it, they got me. So in order to do it, we need a pair of Crewers. So here's this. And then here's the Chariot. And then we have to distribute our +1/+1 counter onto the 2/2. Or the cat. Just not the 4/4 or the 4/4. And we'll see if they can pull off an upset victory from a difficult position. Or if they die. They have 1 open mana. A Play with Fire would do it, but they don't have it. I was confident I would have seen a Play with Fire sooner. All right. Weird deck, weird matchup, but good game. Trying to break top 200 on just mono green Stompy. We're going first again, making it look easy. We don't have a Blizzard Brawl. And that's good, because we only have 2 snow permanents. But otherwise, hand is juicy. Maybe we'll get to go Sculptor, Troll, Invoke. Our opponent's got a Hive. What does that mean? Black-white. Okay, Trample's important. And they used a verse. Maybe they have another verse, but getting that verse out of them seems really good for us. Okay, that does an exile. Sweet. Will we draw land? Yes. Tough choice. We could play the Mammoth as a tapped land and make a wolf, or we can play a wolf token and pump it. I think I'm going wolf and pump. Let's keep every creature a threat here, because the opponent could have a sweeper. This is probably a farewell deck, actually. We need to be as aggressive as we can be, and they can do it next turn, thanks to the ramp there. And we want them to exile enchantments, so we probably want to make sure we do a lot with this Ranger class if we can. I mean, do we invoke and just get swept? I think we play another Ranger class and pump it. We really want the opponent to be, like, incentivized if they fare well to name enchantment and get rid of these. I don't think we need invoke here to win. Also, if they don't exile this, if they just destroy it, we want the mana open to get it back. So maybe we don't activate this. Destroy. They probably have a lot of exile, but we're gonna hope it's destroy, like Doomscar. Kaya. Shoot. Okay. That's, oof. Now what? Well, they didn't sweep the board. We have to go through and over these architects.
Well, this job was a bust.
I think I played this all wrong. I mean, I've been farewelled enough that expecting farewell shouldn't be considered wrong, but I mean, they've got snowlands too, so Blood in the Snow, playing for that with the troll, I think was right. We're not out of it, but it got harder, you could say. Much harder. Okay, backup troll. Everything that tramples is useful. Trample! Raw! You can't really draw with the Sorin anyway. They'll be pretty low on life. Okay. Interesting. They have to stay alive, I guess? They don't have to do this. They're just trying to absorb everything they can. They're planning to draw a sweeper, I guess. Eh? Wow. Wow. I mean, 5 damage. Do I want to kill the lifelinker? I guess I'd rather kill one of these monks. The lifelinker is a problem, though. It's a big problem. But if they have 2 monks left over, that's pretty bad. We just have to make sure we keep trampling. And these monks are a pain. All right, I'm going to kill one. It's just the way it is. Has to die. Rawr. All right, see if they top another exile effect. Should have gone more all in. I have to remember how well green reloads. If I had remembered that, it could have just been going all in this whole time. All right, please reveal something you can't draw. Although I guess that's not good. If it's expensive and they draw it with Bankbuster, they get to play it. Yeah, land. They're thinking about it. It's probably like a 2 or a 3. Path of Peril, they go to 1. Oh, please cast that. Yeah, get your life first. Oh, if they just blow up the tokens, does it leave this? This is a 3. Okay, but it would leave the troll. So they gotta full price it here. A lot of players think sweepers are the answers to everything. They take another draw. They hit a land. Are they gonna sweep? They got the mana. I mean, that's a lot of trample. If you don't sweep, you gotta do something. Sunset, no regret. All right. Level 2. Level 2. So, if they have like a vanishing verse. Okay, we want this troll to die. And we want this to go over the top. If they block here, they're taking too much trample damage probably. They can also power up their hive and block this. That's not good. We could put the counters here, but then they're not on a trample creature. I think I want to incentivize them to throw a block over here, but not their good one. And we pump this because we want to force them to remove this and keep this. Balls. What a draw. What a gamer. All the way back up to 9. Incidental life gain is goated. It's crap. Okay. At least the blocks are kind of where I wanted them to end up. We are in bad shape now, for sure. I think I just didn't apply enough pressure. I should have not played around a sweeper early. Should have just poured it on. Obviously, they have them in the deck.
I bring my own army.
Remember your training.
Dude, they can't stop with the gas. Oh my lord.
quill knife.
It's endless.
You fight for me now.
No attack. Weird. I guess they win the long game no matter what at this point. I have to find a way to get sneaky. So rather than send the layer, I'm pretty sure I'm leveling up. And I can't think of anything I would reveal that would make me change my attack step. So we don't want this to get like blocked by multiple vampires and die, but we have the same problem on the troll, so I guess we'll just trample it up. I mean, the only ways we gain what you might call card advantage is by attacking. Our creatures being better than the sum of their parts. Opponent's good at this. They're very good. They're very good at using their lifelinks. They're definitely real ones. Pack leader.
Dire times call for dire.
So removal spell wise, they hit us with one Vanishing Verse and they had the Kaya for the troll. That was like the crucial moment. They still have all these snow lands, which may be Blood on the Snow, maybe not, but probably considering all their planeswalkers. Sweepy time? Okay, good. We kind of needed those creatures to die.
Let your blade do the talking.
Raw. We rebuild. I think I'm gonna... So, interesting choice here on the Sculptor. Do we slam the Sculptor? Then if they sweep again, we don't get to liberate this Bank Buster? I think we hold. Return of the Vampire. Always.
I bring my own army.
Definitely gets a counter.
We've got the edge of this fight.
Storm Giants. Scary. Okay, Resto. They love Resto. They don't have anything good to get back, though. They're just using it as a ramp card. And I think that's still fine. Oh, they're out of planes. Nice. All right, it's a few turns till that hurts us then. If I had drawn one of these earlier, when the Fox Spirits went our way, would have been so good. Oh, Ranger class on top. No, not like this. I guess it's better than land. I mean, we could make this a 4/4, but I still think I'm gonna wanna use it at some point. This might be a good turn to send a layer. We want to leave up one, so we leave up one and we go with like this. So that's 5, and we can put counters on it. It's probably time to attack planeswalkers, huh? All right, so this is a total of 5 power, 6 toughness. They might power up a hive, and that would be annoying, but at least we kill it. Do they have another Wandering Emperor? They've been really good at wandering so far. Okay, annoying is the choice. Okay, good. Good, good, good. No bank busty. They chump for their walkers. Good. We love that. I know, card advantage and such, but I think it's the way. So what they do get now is they get to get back their bank buster, but it comes back tapped, so it's going to be a little while. They get rid of a vanishing verse. Oh, we are screwed. Their last card must be amazing.
Guards, to me.
I twitch in this deck.
To know my secrets?
I can buy it. I can buy it. No attack. Land on top. No. Not like this. But no land to play? I mean, this can be a 7/7. The opponent would love to block it, though. I guess if I trade it for a haul, I'm a happy guy. I don't see how we get out of this. I mean, I guess the Ranger classes just keep hope alive, right? It's not like they have a million cards, but they're going to be drawing 2 a turn. They've got a great card in their hand because they discarded Vanishing Verse, which is like the best card in the matchup. So they're probably setting me up for a Blood on the Snow or something of that brutal nature. They can get back Kaya now. I definitely messed this game up. I'm gonna scoop just based on the time it's taking alone because I want to put it in the video. I should have been more aggressive, so there's a good lesson to learn there, but it's gonna take way too long for this to end. 239 versus 241, a battle of like-minded ladder climbers. Let's see if they also play green. We're on the play again. I think I've been on the play every game. It's a good thing because they've been tough games. Ooh, the Liberator's a pretty good draw, but they're definitely going to play something next turn. Do we want mana? Or do we want class? Nah, we want mana. Play your ramp creature on turn 2. That's what the world champ told me to do. Look up Covert Go Blue and PVDDR for my video with world champion Paulo Vitor Damaterosa, where he's like, why you no play your Tangled Hedron on turn 2? What's the matter with you? You worst Magic player alive? Okay, he didn't quite say that. Anyway, the opponent has cast 3 spells in 2 turns. That tends to do good things. Let's see how they handle a troll. The scary thing about the troll is this little bugger. This thing says that if something dies when a source when one of our opponent's sources hits it, which includes combat damage or direct damage, then it gets exiled.
Listen, pal, I'm with the Gatewatch, so you might as well give up already.
I'm with the Gatewatch.
You're lucky this is a warning shot.
Red 1-drops, man. I don't know why anybody would ever play this deck in Runeland, but here we are. Okay, so we're Blizzard Brawling. We're gonna get rid of this so that our stuff doesn't get exiled. We're gonna attack and almost kill the Chandra. The opponent could chump. Then we're gonna play Pack Leader, I think, and play this as a land. Would you like to chump to save Chandra? Wow. I didn't expect that. Chandra's not very good without a board. Are you sure it's not as bad as it looks, Chandra? I'm unconvinced. The opponent gave up a lot for that. So they must have a really good play here with the mana that Chandra produces. Let's see it.
Aw, looking a little singed.
Ah. Yeah? Very strong, indeed. But will it kill me? It doesn't have trample. Next turn I can block it with Liberator, blow up their Kumano. That's pretty good. One card left. It could be another Raiju. Would I survive? Maybe not. But we make 2 creatures. That's 2 chump blockers. They probably can't get rid of everything. I don't blame them though for throwing everything at the job. They're gonna have trouble in a long game no matter what. So we play you. Think we play you? That's why you attack first and get your draw trigger. You might draw something even better. All right, what do you got? It's a close game. Yep, it is another Raiju. They've got to put some counters here. I'm going to take a ton of direct damage. I'm glad they put a counter here, I think, but it does mean the direct damage triggers are even more brutal. Down to 5. It's time to switch into defensive mode. I don't know how I can do this. When they attack, it's 1 and 1, right? Because it doesn't count itself, so I go to 3. And I think I need all hands on deck for defense. Let's save the mana. We can pump this. Make a better blocker. If they draw a land, they can pump their den. Okay, not a land. That's kind of a whiff. Do they attack in this spot? I think if they wait to use den, they're better off. Because I'm going to kill these. Okay, they're going for a 7/7. We go to 3. Maybe they just have the hammer and we're dead. Maybe. All right. Am I missing anything on these blocks? I don't think so. The idea is to kill both. And then we need to draw something to block this helm. Ice cold, baby. Ice cold. Oh no. All right, we need a chariot, I guess? Or that? Okay, there's no way to do this in a way that I can still make my troll token. Vigilance? They draw an untapped land, they win. Good showing by the red deck. Definitely a good showing by the red deck. We had a pretty good draw. The tempo they got from having double shock, double Kumano was really strong. Ooh. Okay. Where's the counter go? Okay, no direct damage. Chump. That's not good. That's okay. Another insanely close game. No, the Land of Doom. All right. The trigger goes off when they attack as long as they put the counter in somewhere other than their own Raiju. There's no way to get around that. Ah! I'm getting served today. All right, did I make any mistakes? I don't think so. I think it really was like the triple one drops kind of stealing all the tempo. No, I think I did my best. Oh, that burns. Come on, Green. You're really letting me down here. When did you become the underpowered deck in the format? It's not like we're losing, and we've been on the play. Like, I've got no excuses. Got no excuses. So this is a slow hand, but it's on the play, so I think we can get away with the turn 3, then turn 4, then turn 5. We've never actually curved this way. We came up a land short the first time we tried to. Yeah, we better draw the land this time. It's gonna be really bad if I don't draw land next turn and I have to choose whether or not to play this Mammoth. And they're runes. Okay. We also didn't draw our Outland Liberators, which are an important part of our anti-rune strategy. Okay, it's that kind of rune deck. Well, that's good. I don't respect the borrowed time rune decks very much, and the Outland Liberators are really good against them. Two Blizzard Brawls is nice when they try to get their creatures pumped to the moon. Can I draw land number 5 to play Invoke, though? That's the question. Okay, so it still is kind of traditional runes. They are playing Naya. This double Blizzard Brawl is gonna have to do the work. All right, do we take out the Visitor or do we hold for their kind of combo pieces? I think we hold. Although I want to Invoke for a couple of turns in a row. Maybe. Yeah, let's just do it all now. Just set them down to nothing and then just try to tempo them out with Invoke. Just make more power and toughness than they can handle. I know that's asking a lot. Runes can keep up with that with the perfect draw. Let's see what they have. If however they have to spend a turn casting Showdown or something, they'll just be out of this game. Oh, they're in trouble. Oh, that's not good for them at all. They're using the runes to draw a card by enchanting their lands. It's so bad. All right, they might have a Valorous Stance, but it's a good draw too. Let's just move. Let's just go for the throat here. We don't need reach. Trample's okay, but I think we'll just do Vigilance. Getting strong now. By the way, when you make a copy of Invoke the Ancient Creature, it's just a 4/5 spirit. It doesn't get any of the counters because those are provided by the spell. And it doesn't gain the ability, like this has Vigilance, but it's brought by the counter, not the card itself. All right, Hallowed Haunting. They're trying to go the distance. They're up 4 though. That ain't gonna do. I didn't even need the Liberator. We smashed them. Double Blizzard Brawl still busted. The fight for 500. I want to be a 500 minimum gamer. I want to be plus 500. That 60% win rate, right? That elusive 60%er. I swear I've played Grey Walker so many times. I can't remember what they play though. It's always so hard. On the draw, this hand is way too slow. No 2-drop, no keep on the draw. All right, there we go. Man, I'm gonna feel real bad, and I mean really bad if I don't draw the land. But I guess that means I'm drawing spells. So yeah, let's put back the legendary that we drew 2 of. Runes! It means our sculptor's really likely to live, which means it's pretty safe to play the mammoth there. It would be very bad to play the sculptor and have it removed against something like red, or is it? So we wouldn't want to play the mammoth because we need the turn 3 play. Our opponent, I think, is just going to drop a Hallowed Haunting here, and for the second game in a row against runes, we're not going to have an Outland Liberator to get rid of it. It's very cringy. Very sad. Unless we draw one, which would be nice. Opponent getting aggro. Well, at least they'll be pretty behind on tempo if they haunt. And then we can take out their 1 creature, so they have to get a creature back on the board. But it's kind of funny that we can go turn 2 Sculptor, turn 3 Chariot, turn 4 Invoke. It might not be good enough. We got hit by Borrowed Time again? Alright. What's your target? The Chariot? Okay. Man, I really want to draw those Liberators. They keep being MIA in the clutch. Our opponent has a land. Like, there's hesitation there. I can see it. Okay. So I guess we're invoking. What else could we do? We could brawl this thing now. Probably better to invoke. Although, what if it gets out of range and I can't brawl it next turn? Next turn, they really want to play Haunting, and they don't have another 1-man enchantment. So next turn, they play Haunting. This is a 5. Then an Invoke can take it. But we don't get an attack this turn. I think we just want them to play the Haunting on an empty board. All right, let's do it. Elefante! Clear the way. Plow the road. If they play Haunting now, they take so much damage. So they need to get another creature down. Let's see if they can make it large. That's pretty good. That's really good if we don't draw land. We don't draw land. Don't draw land. I guess I could Ranger class to try to keep the pressure on. Oof. I guess I could also offer trades. Yeah, let's offer trade and invoke the Ancients. They'll take that. Might have been a good time for a bluff attack, not gonna lie. Vigilance. If this thing gets too big, we just can't win. Okay. Big turn coming up. Can we keep pressure on? That's a land. So we can do this. And this. And this. And that can let us attack with 2 creatures. If we attack with everything, and they put the 5/5 in front of a 2/2, and the 2/2 in front of another 2/2, they go up to 19, and they take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 8, plus 2. 15. Is that worth it, though? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. No bad attacks here. No chump attacks. All right. Rah, rah. Take it all. Down to 2. Well, they're like, they don't have a trampler. We can go wide. Well, here comes a trampler. Maybe the vigilance was not the right estimation, but my idea is that now their lifelinker can't attack without a trade. Oh god, never mind. Maybe. Let's find out. That's a huge hit. How big? 11. I've got 11. Balls. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? Double? Serious double. 18. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 plus 3. Gosh, is this 18? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 18. All right, squad. Not my favorite use of my army, but it must be done. And the opponent's going to go all the way back to 20. So that's fair and balanced and definitely what Magic should be. Can I draw my frickin' Outland Liberator in the matchup I put them in the deck for one time? And they get this back for, you know, LOLs. Oh my god. Liberate me. Hey! So what do we do? We're gonna draw Invoke. I mean, getting a Chariot sounds nice. These things, if they put them on the lifelinker, we need to destroy. All right, attack. Go on the Naturalist. Yes. Yes. Beautiful. We need to draw like a bunch of these Liberators now. Remember, we have the sneaky mana with the Sculptor. I'm saving it. The opponent may not see it. Oh, God. Why? Why? Oh, nice. All right, more liberation required. Come on. I guess I'm gonna need reach. 3/3 and a 4/4 gains a +1/+1 counter. Trying to think, if they just whiff here and don't have an enchantment, a 4/4 blocker could be good, but I'll have these. We can't beat a double block anyway, so we may as well get another counter on another creature. Tradesies. Take that, it shrinks the spirit. They will not stop. They cannot stop drawing gas. They drew 5 lands and then they stopped drawing land and life got hard. Yeah, no kidding, right? All right, so these are 6/6s. Oh my god! Stop! You're killing me. Oh god. Why? Why can't I draw this way? Troll? Troll's not good enough. The day when green has to stop attacking. Yay, land! All right, please draw nothing but those for the rest of time. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, they found the rest of the attacks, so I think we have to take Catilda and kill off these other things. Because Catilda just comes back as an aura, doesn't really achieve anything. Weird. They don't... Yeah, they are attacking with lifelink, so they can move all in. Chickening out, maybe? Wow, okay. So these here and these here. Portrait's gotta go. It's ugly anyway. Please kill my mammoth and not my reach card. Please. Now there's a land on top. Okay. This thing has to be chumped and it has lifelink, so there's almost no way out of this without drawing a lot more reach cards. And we know what we're drawing next turn, so we're not going to be able to make another Invoke, and we're not going to be able to draw Blizzard Brawl, which means we've lost the game, because we'll block here. We're not going to make another reach card. If we hit a Liberator, we can play it, but it can't hit this. So we have lost this game. There's no combination of cards we can draw. Oh, Okay. And we are back for the post-game wrap. Forget the stats. Is green no longer good? Let's ask the real questions, because only about 20% of you are still hanging around. Give yourselves a hand. You made it to the end of the video. You have more endurance. You are stronger than the rest. Is green still good? I feel like the card quality here is very unmatched. I don't think a 1-mana 2/1 would help in a single game. Not even a little. I think that 2/1s are in a terrible place in the meta right now. I'm not even running Usher the Fallen most of the time when I play white. I know, don't tell him I play white. Every now and then. And like the power level here is still really good. I felt like I was a card short in game after game after game. One, I can give myself a misplay card for. Should have been more aggressive against Esper. That's just kind of a getting to know the format and when you can and can't play around things. Also, like this card, it wasn't there on time, ever. And when you run 4 of something, the whole point is that you need this on time. So never having it on time in the matchups where we were trying to win was very frustrating. So maybe a larger sample size is needed to prejudge whether or not we've solved any problems. But for example, against Runes on turns 2, 3, 4, or 5, I never had Liberator and I never had Boseiju. The time I had 2 Blizzard Brawls, it made up for it. We took out the big creatures. So maybe there's more to this than meets the eye. I would like to think that green is still strong, and when I look at the cards, the individual cards, they look very, very powerful. So I'm not willing to quite give up on green. Also, since you made it to the end, since you're the biggest fans, the real ones, I'm going to ask you. So the last 2 days in a row, I've sat down, I've recorded a video with decks that I'm confident are Mythic competitive. On both days, the games didn't go the way I wanted. It felt like I was constantly a card short. I've tried not to get too salty about it and just make content and try to be analytical about it while still being me, while not being completely like robot. And I'm putting them up anyway. Now, what old me would do is say these decks aren't competitive. They're not winning, 70% of their games. Delete deck or like grind out a larger sample size. I don't have the time today or yesterday. I'm too busy now. The honest fact is I'm in demand for a lot of other shows. I'm producing my own Commander show. I've got meetings to like try to actually do real brand agency deals stuff. I'm trying to do like the real YouTuber thing. So I'm too busy. I guess what I want to know is, do these feel like worse videos? Do you tune out or turn off when I lose these games? Because the games aren't trash, they're close. If I was just getting run over 100%, then I'd think they're bad and I would have to make a new deck, because I don't want to give you any decks that get run over. These games are close. I'm just coming up a card short. Is that content? Or is that like tune outable? Because in the past, I would just delete all this footage and play a better deck, or try to build a better deck, or play until I had more games that had a happier ending. And now I'm trying just putting up the real stuff. And some of you will say, I like real no matter what, but that's a lie. You don't like real no matter what. That's your brain. Your brain is lying to you. You like a certain kind of experience. So what I want from the people who will actually be honest about that is this experience as good, slightly worse, or a lot worse than the videos you usually get used to from me? I guess that's what I would appreciate from those who stayed till the end. And thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next video. You're cool.